I'm weird. I was just curious on how feet pic dealing
Did you ask him how much?
Yeah. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of the PNG Podcast. I am your host for today, Hono, and joining me today is my fellow PNG Podcast queen, Alex.
Hi!
And this episode is an extra special episode because we're welcoming not one, but two of the PNG Podcast's first two special guests. First, we have Emily, aka Emirichu.
Hello!
And then we have the talented Or3o.
Hi! Yay! I'm so excited.
The talented. Oh my goodness.
Of course, the talented. Oh, thank you, girls, for taking time out of your busy lives to join us for today. I'm so excited to have you guys here.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Same!
Yeah.
I'm super excited and a little nervous now that you mentioned it.
If you guys are watching the podcast on our YouTube channel, you've probably noticed that the boys are missing because today is the day for the material girls only. No peepees allowed, just vagine, no, just estrogen.
Ostrichen.
Yeah. Because when we were watching Singles Inferno, I just said, there's just so much estrogen in this show. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, what's estrogen? And we went into a whole debate on whether it was estrogen or estrogen.
Ostrichen.
It's estrogen, guys. It's estrogen. But yeah, we wanted Emily and Or3o on here just because, we just want to have a ladies' night. Ladies' night, classy ladies' night.
Yeah, so today I have a list of juicy questions for the girls. But before that, I kind of want to do a quick catch-up session, talk about what you two have been up to for the last month. I saw that Or3o, you just released a song for Magic the Gathering.
Yeah,
I saw that. That's crazy.
It was crazy, yeah. I didn't expect to be working with the actual, Wizards of the Coast and Magic the Gathering. That's amazing, yeah. It was such a pleasure working with everyone in the... Yeah.
Congrats!
Yeah.
so
I really
cool.
like the song. It's such a
Thank
bop.
you.
I still have yet to listen to it, but yes, I already like it a lot.
Yeah,
Thank
it gives
you.
me BDR vibes.
Yeah, it was inspired by the
butterfly song?
Butterfly and Senbon Sakura and Bad Apple. It was a combination of
All
just
bangers.
a bunch of all my favorite songs with a bit of that Asian chord influence.
I love that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Magic released song album.
Oh, this is their first ever.
Oh, wow. You got to be a part of the very first.
I know, it's
crazy.
I'm so honored.
Wow. Do you play Magic?
No. But I might after this, actually, because I just got a bunch of cards from them, and I'm excited. I like collecting Pokemon cards, so I have a feeling I'll really enjoy
Nice.
collecting these cards too. Yeah.
That's awesome. I can't wait to hear what other songs you release next.
Yeah.
Big fan. Yeah. Also, this month, you debuted, Emily, right? Was it this month?
Oh, okay. Well, so it was technically pre-debut because I hadn't hit affiliate yet because I had never streamed on Twitch before. So it'll probably, I probably will have already debuted by the time this episode is out, but I will be debuting this Sunday, the 27th.
Woo!
Oh, nice.
What's the schedule? What's your schedule for their debut? Are you doing anything?
What do you mean?
Are you doing anything special or
Oh, I mean, I have a presentation that I'll be preparing.
a presentation?
Yeah, because I want to. A lot of people don't know that. The only people who really know that I've started VTubing are people on Twitter because that's mostly where I post about it.
Oh.
But I think around tomorrow, I want to upload a short video just being hey, my debut Sunday. I'm doing this now.
Yo, that's actually so cool.
Yeah, and I'm nervous, but I'm I knew I needed to get a little bit of streaming experience first, because I'm so bad with technology, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't mega scuffed.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
How
I'm
is
debuting
that
this
so
Sunday.
far? How is that so far?
It's been
streaming.
a lot of fun. I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I do. I was really nervous about it actually, but yeah, I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
That's so good. Is it like I have seen like recommendations from like clips of your stream on YouTube recently.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Me too.
Yes.
What? Really?
Yeah. Like there's like so many views on it already, and you haven't debuted yet, so it's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was this one. I watched the one where you were talking about how you and Daidus met.
Oh no.
I saw that one too today.
I gotta watch it.
I loved how you talked about it.
I was so sleep deprived that day. It was Valentine's Day. I remember I was sleep deprived because I had just come back from Alabama from an anime convention, and my flight was delayed by like 8 hours.
I saw that.
What?
So I had like no sleep, and so normally I don't like answer like relationship-esque questions, but at that point I was so tired, and I was like, whatever, it's Valentine's Day. I guess I'll tell you.
I guess I'll tell you or whatever.
And then there was this one video clip that was like, can you say ara ara for the chat? Oh, no. And then I was like, what? I didn't click on that because I was like, this is I don't
No, I think I ended up not saying. I was just like, no, you guys are filthy coomers. No.
Oh,
No, I think I said that maybe I'll do it if I get really sick. Like that one time I got super sick and my voice was mega deep. Maybe then I'll do it because it'll be more fitting.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Like oro.
Wow. So do you feel like streaming has like come naturally, or did you find yourself like struggling to interact with the live audience and everything?
I think it came pretty naturally. But I think it's partly because like I have the sort of like advantage of having like sort of like a pre-established fan base already. So like there was always something to talk about because like people would ask like a bajillion questions, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, like I'll answer this one. If I had to like if I had to like be entertaining on my own without the help of like chat, I don't know what I would do.
Yeah. It's so hard. It's actually so hard to just talk by yourself.
Hard.
Yeah. What about you, Oreo? Like, do you think that's also you also stream, eh?
Yeah, but not as much, I guess. It's like on and off. Like sometimes I'll stream like every day for like a week, and then like all of a sudden I won't stream for like months. I don't know. It really depends on my mood. So that's why like I don't really get that many views because I haven't been very consistent with it, I feel like. But yeah,
it's not a priority, basically. It's kinda, it's like a part-time thing for me as well.
Have you ever thought about getting into VTubing, Oreo?
I'm very I want to.
You want
but
to?
At the same time, like I feel like everyone's VTubing, so I kind of want to be unique. But at the same time, the art is so pretty and it looks so fun and
so pretty,
so tempting. I'm not sure. I'd have to think about it.
Wow, I guess I'm the only one who doesn't stream here.
You should stream. It's very fun.
Yeah. Do you think you'll ever get into it?
I've been wanting to, but I feel like I'm really shy in like live. I don't know. Did you guys ever feel like that when you first started streaming?
Yeah, my heart was. I could feel I could hear my heart beating.
I think I was manic when I first streamed. I was like, I was just having the time of my life. I was just making a fool out of myself, but
I love that. At least you're having fun.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh god, I feel like I'd be so nervous. I'd be like stuttering a lot and just I can't think. Like my vision would go blurry. Maybe I'd get into it. I think I would have fun.
It comes naturally over time. You know,
we'll be there and we'll help interact.
Yes.
I'm shy. Please.
Yeah.
But speaking about like, you know, being online and being a content creator, one of my questions that I was curious about you guys was like, have you guys ever gotten really weird messages ever since going online? You know, you know what I'm talking about. Those really creepy, weird messages.
I got my first dick pic today.
What do you want?
So okay, so sometimes I like to go through my Instagram message requests just like occasionally. So like if someone says something nice, I'll be like, oh, thank you so much. Like, just like interacting with my dusty message requests every once in a while.
Right.
And for the most part, all the messages are incredibly normal. Like very, very nice, very normal. Like sometimes a bit spammy, but like nothing out of the ordinary. Mm-hmm. And like sometimes people send images, and you know how usually it says like, oh, tap to like see what the image is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and usually it's like fan art or something. But today I was looking through my message requests. I clicked on one, bam, penis.
Oh no! I am always like wary when I have to like tap an image because I just don't know what it is.
You just have to brace yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I stopped doing that ever since, like, when I did that for the first time. It was, like, a not safe for work art, and I was like, oh
no.
Okay. No, thank you.
Some guys really do think that it's, like, a compliment if they send you a dick pic. Like,
what?
I don't understand what, like, the goal is there.
I know.
don't get it either.
How am I supposed to respond?
Yeah. Especially if it's unsolicited, it's kind of just like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Although I feel like the people that do stuff like that, they don't necessarily expect a response. It's just like, ooh, the chance that she'll see my peen is enough.
Oh my goodness.
It's just very troll, very troll. Oh, that's gross.
That's disgusting.
Have you gotten that, Alex?
no,
A peen pic?
but I don't get a lot of, like, gross, weird messages in DMs just because I don't really show my face that much. Well, yeah, I guess I don't as much. But I did have, like, a confession from a fan.
Confession?
Yeah.
No.
It was, like, an Instagram DM. It was, like, a paragraph. It was something about, like, he described that he had a dream of me, that I was a bird.
No.
I was a bird,
Wait,
and
wait,
I
what?
flew him to a tree, and that's when he confessed his love for me up in the tree. And yeah, I said, I love you so much. Alex was like, whoa, what the fuck? And then I shared it to my friends, and we just laughed at it. Do you guys do that?
Wow.
You kind of just share it or something? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I share it with TJ sometimes when I get really interesting messages. Like, it's like a long essay of, like, them professing their love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I think one of the weirdest messages I've gotten was, like, this guy was asking for feet pics, right? And
Whoa.
because I'm weird, I was just curious on how feet pic dealing
Did you ask him
works.
how much?
Yeah. So I was like going along with it with no intention at all to actually go through with it. I was just like, I wonder like how these dealings work and how serious this guy is. And
You're, like,
he was
seriously considering
offering
it?
me like, yeah, no, I wasn't, I swear. He was offering me like, I think like $3,000 for like my used socks for like wearing it for a week straight.
No.
Yeah. So I was like, whoa. And he said he started bumping up the price if I would include feet fetish art.
What?
It was
In your
really interesting.
videos?
Goodness.
Like, he personally asked to just draw feet? I mean, to make you draw feet on your videos just for him? Is that...
Oh, not in my videos, not like
Just like
public,
personal
but,
art.
like personal art for him or something. And then like he was asking that if I could record myself in cosplay and like read out a script that he typed up on Google Docs that was about feet. And I was like, for $3,000, like I don't think so. And then he
Oh
said, okay,
my.
name your price. And I was like,
You were
okay,
actually interacting with this guy? You were interacting with... You were negotiating a price?
And then he was I said $10,000 and I'll do it.
Oh.
But I
go
wasn't
through
gonna
with
do
it?
it. I wasn't gonna do it. No, I just was trying to see if he would accept.
Did he
And
accept?
He did. And then I knew he was serious because he was telling me this whole process of how we make sure none of like either of us don't get scammed out of this deal.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, wait, no, abort.
Oh my
this is bad.
gosh. Oh my gosh. You actually did it. No, but you didn't do it. But like you actually interacted.
I didn't do it.
You interacted with him, and he said,
I just wanted to understand his world. I don't know.
I heard from a friend that 1 in 3 men are are in. Wait, am I saying this right? Why does that sound wrong? They're into feet.
What?
I believe it.
1/3?
That's a big number.
Yeah.
All our boyfriends could have feet fetish, if that's what you're saying. So there's 4 of us.
Whoa. That's...
I don't know if this is true. I just heard from a friend.
I can confirm that mine does not.
Okay.
There's like me.
Actually,
there's me, Hono,
Very
and then
turned
there's
off
Emily.
by feet, actually.
Oh really? Daidus.
Wow, turned off by feet.
Huh?
Oh wait.
He's turned off by feet?
Yeah, he likes shoulders.
Shoulders.
Yeah,
I
shoulders
feel
are
like
pretty,
that's
yeah.
Yes. Neck. Neck.
Just neck.
I feel that. I think
Shoulders.
TJ's into that too, like back of the neck or something.
Back of.
I see the appeal.
I see
Not
it.
feet,
I see
though.
the
Not
appeal
feet.
of shoulders and neck and back of the neck.
What about like hands?
Oh my god.
I feel like girls are usually into hands.
Oh yeah, that's
Yes.
true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like arms.
Like biceps, like muscles.
Yeah. not like mega beefy, but like, you know, it's like got a
athletic
little bit of-
arms.
Athletic
Yeah.
beefy. Yeah.
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 Oh, are you guys the type who like veiny arms on guys?
No, I don't like
I don't
super
like
veiny.
too veiny. Yeah,
Not too veiny, yeah. Like
kind of
soft
scary at that
veiny.
point.
Yeah.
They just turn into Hulk. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's like a thing. Like a lot of girls go crazy about. Like, oh my god, his arms are so veiny.
Yeah.
I've never
understand
heard a
it.
girl get excited over veins specifically.
I don't know.
What else?
Oh,
is
I
there?
actually have a pretty weird story about like creepy messages and stuff.
Oh
Do
boy.
tell.
So I had this fan who would keep sending me money through PayPal, and like at the point it was to the point where I didn't know how to block PayPal like messages and like payments and stuff, like just like I didn't know how to block certain people, so I just let it happen. But it was to the point where I tried to like contact them and tell them to stop sending me money because it started making me really uncomfortable. But there was this one time where he just sent me a lot of money, and then he was like and then he was like, yeah, I'm not really into like baked goods that are like artificially made. I love homemade baked goods, and I was wondering if I could like commission you for like baked goods because you know I like baking macarons and stuff. And I was like, what the? That's so weird. Like,
What?
just find someone else, not me. Why me?
And he paid you before you even accepted.
Yeah, so I just kept ignoring it, and then it finally stopped.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What the? That's wild.
For anyone wondering though, Oreo does make some amazing macarons.
Yeah?
That's true. I can attest. Oh my gosh, they're so good. I love it.
Oreo, I will buy your baked goods.
Can we buy your baked goods?
No, I'll give it for free to you guys. Because
Aww.
you guys are my friends.
That's so cute.
But yeah, that low-key like scared me. Like I was like, oh my god, like I didn't know what to like do, or like I really wanted to like block him from like paying me because like these messages were just getting too much.
That's crazy.
Sometimes-
Did you have to make like a whole? Sorry.
Oh, no, go on.
I was just saying, did you have to make a whole new PayPal?
No, it just stopped eventually. Luckily, thank goodness.
That's good. That's good.
That's really scary. Do you have any scary stories, Emily? Like stalker or Hono?
Scary?
Yeah, scary.
I feel like the scariest. Well, okay, I wouldn't call it scary, just more like unsettling.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just like sum it up really briefly because I don't want to like make it a whole thing. But there was this one person who was like very. This happened like several years ago, so you know it's all in the past. But this person was like very obsessed with trying to like get to know me on a personal level and like be my friend. And yeah, I wasn't really into it, of course. Like I wanted to be nice, but I didn't really consider them a friend. And like they were coming on.
Question. Is this a fan or is this YouTube or
This is a fan.
okay, fan. Okay.
Yeah, and they were really persistent. And then later I found out that they had drawn like art of themselves like doing the do with me. And so okay, my stance on Rule 34 is I don't give a shit, but if you're gonna draw like yourself, like if you're gonna draw self-insert Rule 34, I'm not gonna be comfortable with you trying to get to know me at the same time. Because at that point, I'm gonna assume that you're trying to make this thing like a reality, and that kind of creeps me out.
Yeah.
Facts.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. That's so creepy.
Yeah, and so I ended up blocking him just because like I was just super uncomfortable. And then he tried to reach out to like different friends of mine to be like, "Oh, can I talk to Emily? Can I talk to Emily, please?" And they're like, "No." Also, who are you?
Exactly.
Yeah, they were like, "What? Who?" Like, and they were like, "Who is this?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, no, please don't." But I think the most unsettling thing that happened from that was he saw me at Anime Expo. At the artist alley, and he tried to do that thing where like he tried to get my attention by like tripping in front of me, and I was like, "Oh shit! Like I need to leave."
That's fucking cringe.
Oh, you know what he looked like?
What?
Oh, you know what he looked like?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And
that's so scary.
Yeah, and so then he was like following me around like artist alley as I was like walking with my friends and like trying to leave. And then like eventually, what happened? I did like an impromptu meet and greet at like a stairwell or something on one of the AX days, and he ended up showing up. And it's like, if I have you blocked, I think it's safe to assume I don't want to like see you in real life, right? Like,
Yeah.
Right.
You've already severed this like tie or whatever this is. I had to I like pretended that I didn't recognize him. And I was like, "Hi, nice to meet you." And he was like, "Emily, don't you remember me?" And I'm like,
Shut up.
911.
The audacity to just like show up and make you uncomfortable, like that's fucking
That's
Yeah,
psychopath behavior.
like I didn't feel like I was in danger at any point, but it's like I hate the feeling of like being cornered, and it's like because like you like have cornered me in this position where I feel like I have to be polite to you when I feel like I've made it clear that I don't want to interact with you.
yeah.
Oh, that's
There should
so
be
scary.
security,
No.
right?
Yeah.
Like for now on, since you're kind of like big and stuff, like I guess it's worth to just invest on security when it comes to meet and greets. I don't know, just to have
that's
Yeah.
blocks.
crazy.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did
That's
your friends know what was happening at the time?
Huh?
Well, were your friends aware of him?
Sort of. I was like, "Hey, I need to. I remember what happened. I like texted Maz. I remember because he was also at AX, and I was like, "Maz, help me!" And he was like following me. He was like, "What?" But I was fine. It was fine. It was just weird. The best way I can describe it, like it wasn't scary. I didn't feel like threatened. It was just really weird and very uncomfortable.
yes.
That is not okay. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
that's really scary. Like I've had people like constantly email me asking if they could be my friend, but I've never had it to the extent where they're like really creepy about it.
Wanting to be your friend, like as in like personally, or
Yeah, there's this one female fan that would constantly message me like, "Can I work with you?" or like, "Can I be friends with you?" And like, I really want to be friends with you. Like, I want to connect because we're like, I feel like we're very similar, and it's just like, I feel bad, but I don't know how to like reject that, so I just ignore it. You know?
Yeah, because you don't want to be like, "Hey, I don't want to be friends," because that sounds really hurtful. But
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just
like
not
there
looking for
should be-
friends right now. Sorry.
But like as like a creator, I guess you have to like make that boundary because you cannot be friends with all of your fans, you know.
Yes.
But if you want to support the creators you guys love, like don't do this kind of stuff. That's very sad and scary. Oh my god.
like, I think it's very possible to like become friends with fans because like I've done it before. Like, there's some viewers who are like super cool and like very easy to make friendships with. But
of course.
it's weird if you're starting off immediately like, hi, I know everything about you and I want to be friends. And it's like,
It's just like, red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this
now
is-
that like
Oh, go on.
no, you go on first, Alex.
Oh, it's just like, this is why some female creators just don't reply to your DMs. It's just like, we've just had so many bad experiences that like, we just don't want to deal with it all. You know?
Yeah. I'm scared to open the DMs now. But now that you like talked about or hello.
Yes, we're here.
Hi.
Yes.
Sorry, I thought my internet cut off.
Oh, no.
It does that a lot. Okay. When you mentioned, Emily, like how that guy made like not safe for work art and was trying to get close to you, it had me like, oh my god, you really never know about the people trying to get close to you. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, like you're not sure what their intentions are. I mean, I never like to assume that people, like I never like to assume the worst in people.
Right.
But, you know, if you're like, come on.
Just don't send dick pics. Easy.
Yeah, don't send dick pics.
Like,
Don't be creepy.
That's not how you make friends.
Yeah.
No. Oh my gosh.
And don't ask to be friends. That's not how you
exactly.
someone.
Yeah. Don't
Oh
ask.
gosh. It also had me thinking, like, do you ever think about, or I guess this is a question towards Or3o, like, do you ever think about, like, you know, dating people who are not, like, creators? Do you ever think about, like, whether they know about you or...
It's hard either
Beforehand.
way. Because, like, me and my friends, like, we like to joke and call, like, anyone who's not a creator a normie.
Oh, that's what I put it in my Google Docs, but I erased it because I thought it was, like, offensive. I was
No,
like,
I don't.
should I say that?
Like, we don't mean it in, like, a bad way, but, like, we don't know what to call, like, I guess non-creator, like, people.
Right.
But, like, recently I tried, like, going on Hinge and, like, you know, okay, maybe I shouldn't say that.
Oh.
But no, I'm not on Hinge anymore.
wrong with that.
I did before, like, not so long ago, and, like, they either, like, recognize me or they find out about me somehow, and it's just, like, I wish they got to know me for me, you know? Instead, like, before, like, knowing about, like, what I do for my job, because, like, it's such a unique job, I guess, that
Yes.
not a lot of people can relate to.
You
So-
didn't link your socials anywhere? On
No,
your
I try to like hide everything and but it's just impossible. Like I just realized it's just impossible. And the thing about like dating someone who's not a creator is they'll either like get intimidated by your like success or whatever, or they'll like try to take advantage of it, especially if they have like similar interests. And they'll like want to like, you know, can you like share my music that I made, like, because music is something that I like.
Oh my god.
I connect with, you know? Like, I wish my partner,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
was
that's
into music, too. But if they're too into music, then that's also a problem. But it's so annoying, because, like, even if it's the same case, even when I date, like, if I were to date creators, like, they would either, like, compare with, like, view counts and, like, analytics and stuff, or they'd get, like, they try to take advantage, you know? Like, not all people, but, like, there are a lot of people like that.
Wow.
Interesting.
So it's just, I feel like that's why, and also because it's hard to meet people right now due to, like, the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
It's just impossible to date, it feels like.
How do you think like they're finding your music background though? Like, is it because they're searching up your name on social media? Is your Or3o socials linked with your actual name?
Yeah, because I ended up revealing my real name on social media, like, not on YouTube, like, in a video, because people kept asking me, and I kind of had to, because people thought my name was freaking Catriel, because there was this one person who was, like, impersonating me, and they, like, revealed their name as, like, Catriel, and I was like, what the heck? So I felt like I had to, like, say what my name was, so, like, there was no, like, misunderstanding. No offense to all the Catriels out there, if that's even a real name, but
Triel.
yeah.
That's crazy. Someone was impersonating you
Yeah.
like, on YouTube and uploading your work.
Not on YouTube. It was what is it called? It was it was some other website. I don't remember. But I have a video on it. It's pretty funny.
Oh.
Ah.
On my second channel, which is pretty much dead.
Well, I guess, like, now that we're on the topic of, like, the whole dating romance scene, I always, like, wonder, like, what were your guys' thoughts about, like, going public about your relationship or, like, having public eye on your relationship?
I swear to God, this isn't a bit, but I have to pee right now.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go for it.
It's not a bit, I swear.
I thought she was gonna say something really spicy. I was like, oh, spill the tea.
Well, for me, I did make a video of how I flirted with my current boyfriend, Philip. His name is Philip. And it was just like a one-time kind of video where I was like, yeah, so I tried to flirt for the first time and I got the guy, but did I really get the guy at the end of the video? Who knows? And then there were a lot of people asking me, like, oh, did you end up being together? This is so cute. And and where's the part 2 at? And I was just like, oh, I didn't even think of making a part 2 video to my flirting story until like last year. So then I had Philip on and it was kind of nervous. I was really nervous at first because he's a normie. He is a normie and hi, you're back. He's Emily, I was just talking about like how I first about my boyfriend Philip, how I made a video about him and being so nervous about it all. Yeah, because he's a normie and I just feel like that feeling of like, I gotta protect him and like, you know, not shine. No, you know, I don't want to give him the spotlight per se, but more like I just want him to feel comfortable. And it's just like it's just like putting it out there like, part 2 of flirting video, I did end up dating him. So here you go. You know, just casual. I think if you treat your relationship your relationship on social media casually, then I think people would treat it casually as well. I don't go promote that like I'm on a date with him all the time, if that makes sense.
Were you afraid of like comments attacking him? Is that what you mean by protect?
It's just that he is a normie and it's not his scene, so it's kind of like I gotta teach him the ropes of like, you know, just be yourself and all that stuff. If you get what I mean. Yeah.
What about you, Emily?
I was about to ask, what about you, Hono?
Well, what about you, Emily?
What about you, Hono? What about you, Oreo?
What about you, Oreo?
Wait, what? Okay. I'm gonna make this clear since I don't think I mentioned this yet. I mentioned it to you guys, but not in the, this is recording, but I've never been in a relationship in my entire 22 years of life. I know, big sad.
That's kind of...
No, that's okay. Me
that's
too.
not sad.
It feels kind of cap.
Not having been in a relationship doesn't mean that like you're undesirable or that it's sad.
No, I just want to have the experience, you know? Like, I feel like I'm so, like, I lack a lot of experience when it comes to, like, dating and anything that has to do with, like, relationships and stuff. So, like, love. I don't think I've ever fallen in love before.
What?
Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah,
Lucky.
Lucky. What does that mean?
Oh no.
Like, I've liked people before. Like, I've had crushes, but never to the point where I've, like, been deeply in love with someone, you know? I want some advice.
It's like, so you never dated anyone, but have you been in like the talking phase?
Yeah, I've like, it's weird because you know dating can also mean that you're in a relationship, but it could also mean you're just doing
like
dates.
seeing someone.
Yeah,
True,
I've done dates before, but it never got to the point where we like agreed to be in a relationship. Like it never went that far. Yeah.
Was it like reservations on your end? Like you just didn't feel it?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, it was mostly me.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
were you picky? Are you just kind of like, oh?
I think another thing is I'm in the spectrum of asexuality.
I see.
like, I feel like a lot of the guys like that liked me only liked me because they were desperate. And not because they like me for me. And I feel like they would want, and like, so the guys that I've tried dating, like, they would try to change who I was or like convince me that I'm like not wrong, but like, you know, like convince me otherwise, like why it's okay to like, you know, have sex, you know, and why it's like, yeah, and I'm just like,
you just
yeah,
haven't tried it.
so it's just, yeah,
I'll change your mind.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
so frustrating. Wow.
And yeah, it's so I'm the one who has to like cut it off and be like, yeah, I'm sorry, like I don't think this is gonna work out because I don't think you actually like me. I think you're a little bit delusional.
Is that something you like disclose like early on?
Pretty much, yeah. And another thing is I don't like them back either. So I usually start off with just saying that. I never tell them that I don't think, like, I don't want to like invalidate their feelings for me. I just tell them I don't feel the same way.
Yeah.
So, and then, oh God, one time, I've always had like a problem with like rejecting people because like they always react in a really bad way. Like the first time I rejected someone, he immediately like was like, "Oh, I don't think I ever liked you."
What?
Okay. Yeah, totally fine. I just
whatever.
felt
I
like
didn't
that
like
was
you
kind
too
of
much
a
anyway.
yeah. I was like, I'd rather them like be like, "Oh, thanks for telling me that," like,
Yeah.
but like, and suck up to it, you know, like instead of like being like, "Oh, I changed my mind," you know, and like being embarrassed about it, because there's nothing to be embarrassed about. I don't think. I just, men and their pride.
That's lame.
But the second time I rejected, sorry, I'm like going off.
Yeah, go on.
The second time I rejected someone, like he was really upset, and it was to the point where like when we met up again, because I still wanted to be friends with him, you know, like he started becoming really mean and petty, and then there was this one moment where he just broke down in front of me, and he like filmed like a whole K-drama where he would start like kicking things on the floor and started yelling angrily.
He filmed it?
Oh.
No, he didn't film it. No, he wasn't filming anything. It just felt like I was in a K-drama, you know?
Honestly, it sounds like you dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, I hate myself. Like, I can't believe, like," and I'm just like, "Oh, what am I supposed to, why are you telling this to me? Like, am I supposed to comfort you? Do you want me to comfort you?" Or
Was it like out of nowhere? Like, did it trigger something?
it was
or
on,
we j-
I don't even, it's been a while, so like I think it was, I just remember on our way to the gym, we were just going to the gym together to work out, you know, and or after we went to the gym actually, and then he just started like out of nowhere like kicking things, and he was like
What
really
the
mad, and I was just like, what the heck is going on?
Wait, what? How old was he at this time?
I think 19, 20.
Oh, so this was like a
I guess
recent.
Yeah.
20?
young.
Way too
Yeah.
grown to
We
be
were
acting
young.
like that, though.
Yeah, but yeah, and then he started breaking down and crying, and I just felt really bad. I didn't know what to do.
Here's a tissue. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but
wouldn't
like
know
I
what
feel
to
like
do
it shouldn't have been in front of me. Like what could I do?
Because
You know,
it's
I
not your
can't.
responsibility, you know?
Yeah.
Wow.
So what
That's
sucks?
scary.
Yeah, it's just sucks. Like he was like one of my closest guy friends, and now because he liked me, it just ruined everything.
No!
That's worse. Oh dear.
Now it's just uncomfortable, you know,
Yeah.
hanging out. So it's like that's what makes me really sad about making guy friends. Like if they, especially if you're like really close with them and they end up liking you, and then you don't like them back,
That's true.
it ruins our friendship, and it's so.
Do you think you're able to still be friends with them if they confess to you and you just
It
even though
it depends on the person, I'd
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Depends.
say.
And the
Yeah,
thing
'cause-
is, yeah, he still considers me his ex, and we never even been.
What? No, that's weird behavior. What? No.
Oh my god, really?
It's a whole drama that's like, going on.
You guys didn't even fucking date and consider you
Wait,
as an
did they-
ex. Oh my god, this is so hilarious.
No. It's not that we didn't date. We like tried going out on dates, like, you know, like just going out and eating and stuff, and like talking and learning about each other, like testing the waters, but we never like made it official. That's what
Yeah.
made me super uncomfortable when he considered me his ex.
So he thought you guys were dating.
Oh no.
Yeah, it just makes me really sad because we were like close friends, and why did he have to ruin everything? Why do men always have to ruin everything? I'm just kidding.
No, low-key, I feel that every time I go through something similar.
Spill the tea. Spill the tea.
Oh no.
That's I shouldn't be doing the transparent joke because Maz is probably watching this.
People are getting tired of our pun.
Yeah, he's tired of our we have to be transparent, guys, because we're the PNG podcast. Ha ha ha. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel like I've been through those experiences where like guy friends, because usually I say that even if a guy friend likes me, as long as we're able to clear it up healthily, you know, I don't mind being friends. But then I realize that it's realistically not possible to be friends right away if they have feelings for you, because you know
yeah, it's gonna be weird for
fresh.
a while, and like if you can get past that, then yeah, like you guys can be homies. But
I had this guy friend who like really, really liked me, and he was really respectful about it, but he knew that I was dating someone. So instead of kind of like venting or doing like the whole K-drama thing towards me, like he just kept it to himself and just was sad. Eventually he kind of just like distanced himself from me just out of respect. So, and I also respect that of him as well, instead of like trying to think that he had like any hope to date me. So there are guys that are respectful in that sense, but I don't know where you guys are getting all these like toxic boys. Where are you?
Yeah, I just never had a good experience when rejecting someone. I maybe one was an okay experience. Like they just accepted it and they were like, okay. But every time I rejected someone, something happened.
That's wild bad luck. Wow.
What about you, Emily?
Yeah.
What about you? What about me? What's the question? Can you repeat the question?
Like, do you have like a guy friend who like liked you, and did they react like negatively, or like they just sucked it in?
Yeah, if you rejected them.
Yeah, I think the most annoying interactions were in like high school, and that's because it's high school. Like everyone's really weird in high school, and they don't know how to react properly. But yeah, I've had experiences where like guys who I were close friends with were like, "Hey, I like you," and I was like, "Oh, I don't feel this is the same way. I'm sorry." And like it was weird after, but if we were already pretty good friends, then it was fine afterwards. Like maybe you aren't as close as you were before, but you could still be friends. But like obviously, there's some like weird shift in the balance, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, but I can't recall the last time that like I turned a guy down and he had a tantrum, except for like high school.
Man, high school.
Yeah. Man, high school, huh?
I don't think anyone confessed to me in high school. I was like a really like in a nerdy group, so like I don't think anyone. I've had like a guy fake confess to me to make fun of me.
What does that mean? No,
like they would send me fake love letters to mock me.
What? Is bullying? What?
Yeah, kind of, I guess, but whatever. Like it's okay. I roasted them at the end of the year, so like in front of the whole class.
Let's go.
And it was really funny.
Have you guys ever confessed to anyone before?
Confess? Wait, what? Can you say that question?
No, like have we been the one to initiate it? You mean?
I guess is that what I mean? I think that's what I mean.
Oh, sorry, you guys were glitching for me. What's going on?
I'm not very what's it called?
Initiative.
What's the word? Initiative when it comes to that. So I think I did it once and I was rejected and traumatized and never did it again.
Oh.
And Oreo's gone.
Oh, she's
Welcome back.
Oh, were you guys not able to hear me? Because like it was glitching pretty bad.
Oh, really? No.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
you.
Okay. I was like asking what the question was because you guys glitched.
Oh no.
The question was like, have you guys ever confessed to anyone?
Oh. No, it's just memories.
Oh no, am I unlocking more flashbacks? You don't have to share if you don't want to.
No, I feel like I talked enough, so someone else can go first, but I can tell my story after.
I'm usually the first one to initiate, just because I can't keep these feelings bottled up inside, you know? So therefore, it's gotta come out eventually. And I'm not patient enough for the guy to, like, do it himself, so I just do it.
I like that.
That's badass.
That's bad. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just my emotions running high to the point where I'm like, I'm kind of stressed out and I need to do work. And yeah, if you like me or you don't like me, that's fine. I just want to let you know. Yeah.
I think I've kind of confessed like once, but it wasn't really a proper confession.
No,
it was it was with Daidus.
Oh, really? I thought he confessed to you.
Okay,
first.
that's why it's confusing because he technically he asked me out officially in like to be in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
The reason being is because like it's one of those things where it's like, oh, you both like each other, but like at that time I like was not interested in like pursuing a relationship. It was a whole thing. Anyways, but I think the way I like soft confessed, I totally forget what we were talking about. But like somewhere in the conversation, he was like, "What? You like me or something?" And I was like, I mean, like not that much, but like I guess like kind of, but like
kinda, just a little, you know.
Yeah, I was like, I mean,
so
it's not really anything, but like a little bit, but whatever, right? I don't know if that counts, but that's the closest I've gotten to like sort of being the one to confess. But even then, I feel like technically he initiated that by like asking the question.
I get what you mean. It's kind of like, you know, he seems like a great guy. Yeah, I would, I just like him a little bit, just a little bit, but not obsessively like him to the point where you have bursting emotions coming out of you.
It's just like a little crush.
Yeah, just a little crush.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, that's why he was so confused later when he was like, "Hey, you want to go out?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "Huh, what?"
Wait a minute.
And I was like, "Okay, never mind, I will." And he's like, "What the fuck do you want?"
So romantic.
Do you want milk tea or do you want like a can of soda? I don't know what you want.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Well, okay, what's your story, Oreo?
It's not a lot. It's just I like there was this guy I liked, so I like. But the thing is, I don't know if I actually liked him because I was pretty manic. I don't like. Again, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm bipolar. There's so many things about me to unpack. But, so there are times where I can get really manic and I think I like someone, but I might not. But I think I genuinely like this person because he was really nice. So I just, like in voice call, like I confessed to him and he had the same feelings back. So we kept talking, but unfortunately it just didn't work out because of religious reasons and we had different like beliefs. So yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty much it. That's the only time I've ever confessed to someone, I think.
Aww.
Wow. This is off topic, but by bipolar, do you actually mean bipolar or do you
Yeah, like the bipolar disorder, like where you get
really?
manic and then you get super depressed.
Interesting.
Oh.
Me too.
Oh, really?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
When was this?
Actually.
Wait, what?
Well, I mean, you don't outwardly tell people you have bipolar disorder.
I'm so sorry.
I only said it because it related to the story, and but really, wow, I don't think I met anyone else.
That's why I was shocked in the moment. I was like, wow, you just confidently said it. I get really shy when I tell when I tell anyone because I feel like I'm being judged.
Oh, that used to be me before, but now it's just like I think it's kind of funny.
It's kind of fun.
Especially when I'm manic. It's like it's just easier to explain to people like why I am the way I am.
the manic episode.
Oh God, I literally this is so embarrassing, but it's so funny. I literally tried to audition for America's Got Talent for comedy because I thought it was so funny. I thought it was the funniest shit. Yeah, it's fun. Don't worry, I didn't make it in or anything.
Do you have a video? Is there a video?
I didn't make a fool out of myself. Like I tried to do a video audition without anyone else like saying, because like if they knew about it, they'd immediately stop me because they know it's a bad idea. But I did. Does it still exist? I don't have the video anymore. It's deleted, so I don't remember what I did. But I bet it was very weird. It was just me being really manic.
Well, how old were you?
Oh, this was like 2 years ago, or 1 to 2 years ago.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I don't. Being manic, it feels great, but other people around me, like, they're not having a good time.
They're just concerned.
Yeah, they're very concerned.
Right, it's high and very much highs and lows. Yeah, I feel like I started my YouTube channel in the middle of a manic episode. You know?
I relate to that because I feel like a lot of like my, or not completely manic, but when I'm like hypomanic, which is like kind of manic, but not to the point where I go crazy and I'm delusional, but like that's when I think of all my good ideas, and like that's where a lot of projects happen, and yeah.
That's so interesting. Wow.
Yeah. It's like a superpower. I like to tell people that.
Yeah, sometimes.
Except for when you're depressed. Oh my God, it's the worst.
I've never
sharing.
been to therapy, so this is really interesting to listen
really?
to. Yeah.
Oh, I'm.
Just like college counselors. You know, just talking about my feelings. That's all, but not like real therapy where I have to pay someone to like listen to me for a week. But yeah, this is really interesting.
Yeah.
Just listening to this.
I feel like everyone should go to therapy. The world would be a better place.
Oh my
What
goodness.
if I don't have anything to talk about, though?
I mean,
Yeah, you could just tell them, and it could just be a short checkup session.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
just talking
You
about
can do
it.
that?
It's like stress relief.
Stress relief.
That's what I normally do. Like, it's just a short checkup. They're like, how you doing? They ask you questions. Like, are you, like, out of 1 to 10, like, how anxious are you? Or something like that. And then you just do that. And then they just do a checkup. And you could tell them that you don't have much going on. And they'll be like, okay, we'll see you in the next
But I feel like
session.
at that point, like, what's the point of paying them?
Yeah.
If it's just like, how you doing? And I'm like,
Because there are
good.
moments
Like, okay.
when you do have something to talk about, I guess. And the thing is, you can't know when that happens.
When it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So it's good
if you're
to-
really, really
yeah.
happy. I guess like maybe therapy isn't like the priority, but when you are going through something, definitely very helpful.
Yeah, it's good to have checkups. Make sure, like, you're doing okay, or you're not about to, like, hit a depressive episode, or, you know?
Yeah.
It's like the overall general well-being, like you have to assess yourself like, okay, am I stressed out over something, or is it just like a little thing, like where it's just like a bump in the road, but I can't keep going.
I feel like I do okay, like, reflecting on my own with that, though.
That's really good, then. Not everyone needs therapy. But therapy is always there for people who need it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. Aww.
Yes, let's go therapy.
Yeah. But I could go on hours about, like, the bipolar disorder and like my experiences with it. So Hono, we should like
Honestly, same.
We should-
I was like thinking about making a video about it actually, but I was like, is that depressing? But I also kind
No.
of just want to be like,
you can make it educational.
educational. No, yeah, I
Yeah.
wanted it to be educational, but for some reason, like when I just say bipolar, it just sounds depressing. I don't know why.
Yeah,
That's
it's kind
weird,
of like
'cause,
it
like-
has a stigma to
Yeah.
it. Like sometimes I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
the
she
stigma.
has BPD. I gotta like,
Yeah. Like, people use it as like an insult a lot. Like, they're like, oh, you're so bipolar.
wow,
Why are
yeah,
you mad? Are you bipolar?
yeah.
And you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
So
you're just a
annoying.
dick. Okay, I don't have bipolar. You're just a dick.
Yeah, I wanted to do a video and then about like other mental health like disorders.
Oh
that I
god,
have. Oh
if
my
you
god.
ever do anything about mental health, please.
I feel like I have so much baggage.
Doesn't everyone though?
Say that.
I don't know. No, I don't want to say it like that. If you have emotional issues, it's not baggage. It's not, okay?
Yeah.
It's not. It's fine. But yeah, I feel like it's a lot to say when I explain like everything I have. I don't know.
I remember Emily. You don't like baggage when it comes to hot anime dudes, right? You just like the
Oh no! What are you about to ask me right now?
you just like the nice ones who don't have baggage.
Sure.
Yeah, but don't you see the appeal of hot anime dudes with baggage?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like, well, what's
Alex likes to fix guys.
like?
Huh? No. Yeah. I mean, wait. What are you talking about? A ton of my anime crushes have like dad issues.
Oh, really?
I don't understand the angst.
The angst,
Huh?
yeah. I like the angst.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah? Wait, I just remember.
I appreciated the angst a lot more when I was like younger, like a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, ooh, that's so hot. He's so damaged.
Yes!
And then, like, looking at it through the lens of, like, an adult, I'm like, I am not well equipped to properly care for the person's needs.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You're like are you talking about like Aaron Yeager, Alex?
Yeah, dude, he's so broken, bro. I don't know where do we even start. It's like, he's hot as well. It's double hot. Oh god. But yeah,
Do you two follow Attack on Titan?
yeah.
No.
You don't?
No.
So
I'm sorry.
good.
I've watched up to season 3, I think. So yeah.
That's pretty far. I think that me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm done. Fangirling.
Aaron's hot in the later. He looks hot, but I don't know the angst, the emotional damage.
Yes, I love the emotional damage. Yeah.
Too much for me.
Emotional damage.
I hope that Aaron's stans don't like attack me. I just think he's kind of pissed, baby. You know why he gotta be so mean?
Wait,
like
who?
Aaron.
Wait, is Aaron not the one you were thirsting over?
Oh no,
don't-
I thirst over
she
him.
is.
But
She
like,
thirsts over him.
yeah.
Like he's so damaged that he just like is mean to everyone around him, and like the girl who likes him. And I'm just like, you don't.
It's the
have
facade.
to be like that. You don't have to be mean.
Oh my god.
No.
You gotta understand the deeper character of Aaron.
Please. You sis.
Wait, yeah, so that's it. That's like, I can't think of any other anime boys who I like who have baggage, but I usually like anime boys who have like daddy issues and baggage, so.
I'm not saying baggage is a red flag, but I feel like if you let your emotions like hurt the people around you.
Okay, I guess so. I gotta give it that. Yeah. It's a dick
And that's
move.
where I go into my next question on what you guys feel is red flags in guys or girls. Let's be equal here. Let's be fair.
If they're rude to like waiters and like food service people, that's a huge red flag.
Oh, if they're rude to
Yeah.
their
That's very
parents.
common. That's very common.
Yeah.
They're mean to
if
their
they're-
parents.
Yeah, rude to their parents.
That doesn't
Those are
fly
the
in our
ones.
Asian household, guys.
Yeah.
No. Those are really good ones. I was thinking about really dumb ones like wearing your shoes in the couch. Kind of.
Oh, if they wear their shoes in bed, like, ew, you're so gross.
Who does that in bed?
Oh. No, some people do, and you're just like, oh.
I've never met anyone who wears their shoes in bed.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know anyone.
I swear.
That's weird. I've seen it on couches. I've seen people do it on couches.
My
not
other
on
red
the
flag
bed.
is if they don't put the shopping cart away after grocery shopping.
Oh, they just push it off into the parking lot.
They they leave it on just like the curb. Or okay, no. Another huge red flag. Guys who like just sort of like maybe if they're in a movie theater or something, or they're somewhere and they like just throw shit on the ground, and you're like, hey, you should throw it in an actual garbage can, and they're like,
People do that?
and then they'll say, the janitors will pick it up. It's their job.
Whoa.
I've met dudes like that
gross.
before.
What?
No.
Yeah.
What kind
I've
of
never seen someone be that.
entitled? Why? I've never. What? I get that.
Oh, wait, like in the theater, like in the dark?
Yeah.
Is what you mean? Oh, for some reason I was imagining like just out in the open.
Like, you guys.
no. Like if they're in like some kind of establishment, like in like a cafeteria of some
still.
kind or something, and they're like, well, they're gonna clean it up, and it's like,
Yeah.
No, that's gross.
I just imagine like I just finished watching a movie with a guy, and then he just throws his popcorn on the floor after the end of the movie. It's like, yeah, no,
That's
the
what I was
janitors will
imagining.
pick it up.
That's. I don't think I've met anyone like that. That's really inconsiderate. Have you had people?
No,
Been
I
on
don't think there's
dates
any. I've
with
never
people
met
like that?
anyone like
I don't
that
think-
at all.
Yeah, same. That's like really rude.
Yeah. Well, what's my red flag? Oh,
What's your red flag? Is that what you said?
what's my red flag for guys?
For guys.
Man, I can't think of. I forgot to list it down. It's
I'm
again.
trying to think of ones for girl. Do you think girls who expect guys to pay on the first date is a red flag?
Oh.
Ooh, now that's like
I don't know.
That's a depends. That's subjective.
that depends on both people.
Yes.
Like if you're the type of guy who's like, oh, I'm very traditional. I think I should pay on the first date, and the girl's cool with that, then like that's fine. But yeah,
I think everyone
Okay.
should have a conversation before the date, like when it comes to paying, so it doesn't get awkward after or when in the moment where they're like, oh, let's split it, and then the girl's like, oh, I thought he's like traditional or something like that, or like, you know, that sort of
That's
thing.
true.
I
feel like
think
that should
the
be
rule of
talked
thumb that I've heard is the person who like initiated or asked for the date should be the one to pay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that how it is, or is that like an Asian thing? Because I remember you
Is it?
mentioning that when we went out.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I did? Like specifically with like guys?
Yeah, no, because like, oh, not with guys, but I just thought in general, I thought that was an Asian thing. Like
I don't
when you
know.
invite someone out, you're the one who's expected to pay.
That's usually how I go about it.
Interesting.
I always like to split. No
mean, that's
fighting.
Safe, yeah. I feel like
No.
for first date, especially if you don't know them very well,
Yeah.
splitting is safe.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a safe bet. Yeah, splitting.
Because then, like, you know, there's no expectations on their end of like, I paid for your meal. Are we gonna bone?
Are we gonna
You're like,
Oh god.
No.
Terrible.
Shit.
Oh god.
Red flags for girls. If they don't like their significant other hanging out with other girls.
Ooh.
I feel like that's kind of a red
Oh,
flag.
like if you can't have like friends
Yeah,
of the same
that are
gender.
yeah,
Or no, of the
a
opposite
different-
gender?
Yeah, of
Yeah,
the
that's-
opposite gender.
Okay, what about this though? Like you know that the girl has feelings for your significant other. What
Oh,
about
okay,
that?
that's different.
That's different.
Like a specific person.
But like she's being respectful of boundaries. Like she's not doing anything about
This sounds
it, right?
like it's very specific to you, Hono.
No. No. I just like to think, you know, isn't that like usually a problem that couples have? Like girls will be like, I don't want you hanging out with her, can't you tell? Like it's obvious she's trying to get in your pants kind of thing, you know?
Personally,
that problem.
I just feel
Well, I've
like
heard of
if you like my man, I think y'all should just keep distance so it doesn't really make everyone feel like, I don't know, like
also, if she's
awkward.
throwing herself at your man should have the sense to be like, oh
Yes.
no, I'm not engaging with this at all.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've had a lot of experiences where like my best friend, or not my best friend, like my friends that are guys that are dating and their significant other wouldn't want them like hanging out with me because I'm a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or they're uncomfortable with the fact that I'm hanging out with their boyfriend, and I'm just like, we're just friends. Like, I don't see, like, if it was a guy, like, they're totally okay with it, but it's because I'm a girl, they're just like,
Because they see you as a threat.
yeah. And I'm like,
That's
it
a
makes me
that's a
so
power
upset.
trip. That's a power trip, though. I'm a threat. Wow. That's, I like that.
Honestly, it's like, it's just them being insecure at this point, you know?
Exactly. My
Yeah, I think it's
friend,
something they need to work on.
my guy friend who this is the one who like confessed to me, and I was like, yeah, I'm dating someone. You know that, right? And he's like, yeah, I know, but I just need to let you know. And then he was the one who like kind of just kept it to himself and distanced himself away from me. So he recently got a girlfriend, and he blocked me on all social medias. Like, what the fuck? And I was like, what is happening? Whoa. And then
That's
I confronted him about it because I was like, did I do something wrong? Like, tell me about it. Because we don't really catch up anymore, obviously, and I respect that. And he was like, oh, my girlfriend, like, doesn't like that I'm friends with you on social media. It's because he like showed my recent video to her, and then he was laughing at my video, and he's like, who is this girl to you? And he's like, oh, I used to like her. And obviously,
why would you?
she's gonna
Oh
be
my
like,
God.
Okay. In that case, I feel like it's understandable why her reaction would be like, I don't want you talking with her.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, like,
Eee.
it's just like, oh, okay. It's kind of like your fault as well, because you could have kept it in the down low,
Because
But
nothing was happening.
Yeah, it's
Nothing
like
was
you
happening.
don't
say
want
like that,
to
I'm
be
so
friends
confused.
or something. Like, you did it on purpose.
Yes.
Oh my
yes.
God, I had that experience like pretty recently too. Oh God. Oh, it makes me so mad. My blood boil because it's like,
Oh no!
do you not want to be friends with me?
Aw. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, from who said that? Wait, who said that?
What?
No, do you not want to be friends with me?
Oh,
I'm
me.
confused. Wait, I'm so confused.
Yeah.
No,
her-
I was talking about. No, I was talking about how I had a recent experience where like one of my guy friends is dating someone, and he would say that, oh, like this, even though it was the same person that called me his ex,
Oh.
but we didn't even
God.
like. We weren't even in a relationship, but he would say that in front of his girlfriend, and then his girlfriend would be like, I feel uncomfortable with the fact you're hanging out with her so much, and I'm just like, that's why.
Fair. That's fair.
Fair.
If she's getting the perception that you're his ex. Oh my
That's
God, what a weirdo.
Yeah,
guy's
it's
weird.
it's as if he doesn't want me to be friends with him anymore. And
Yeah, it's
just
like using the girlfriend as like a scapegoat. Like,
yeah,
oh, it's because she doesn't want me to be friends with you.
yeah.
Huh.
I see that.
So sad because I just wish that like you could just be friends with people and you don't have to worry about like upsetting anyone else.
Yeah, I thought I wouldn't be as sad when I got blocked, but that was my first block in my 23 years of life. And I'm like,
Damn.
I cannot believe this. I
That
have
was
been
someone
blocked.
who used to be your friend.
Yeah, exactly. And I was just like, I shouldn't be too sad about it. So yeah, I'll let go, and he can be happy and I can be happy as well.
Yeah.
You know what's another red flag?
What?
Or just like a quality that I find very unattractive when I see it? Guys have road rage.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's a lot of guys.
Or just like a really short temper in general. I think because it reminds me of my dad.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I have like a bit of road rage.
I can't.
I don't
wait.
want to feel unsafe if I'm in your car,
I'm sorry. LA traffic drives me crazy. I go crazy.
I've never dated a guy with road rage, thank God. But like I've been in a car with guys who had road rage, and I feel like I'm gonna die.
Oh, really? That's how
Yeah.
that's how strong their anger is to other people.
Yeah, where I'm like, you're okay with just like being this unhinged like in front of me?
that's scary, because like what if they get mad at you? Like that kind of says a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't like seeing them or anything. It was like friends, but
It was just like friends, yeah.
Right.
but it was still like, oh man, like I do not like this.
Damn, maybe that's my red flag. I don't like go crazy angry when I drive, but sometimes like these Californian drivers drive me nuts, right? And like one time
Go.
I don't know if TJ wants me talking about this, but I'll tell it anyways. So one time we were like, this was like actually the day we met you, Oreo, when we were going to Hot Pot, right?
Yeah.
You remember the last time we went to Hot Pot?
Yeah.
So like getting there, I don't know if you remember, but the roads were so bad. Like it was so scary to drive through, and it was super crowded. It was like 3 lanes of cars in downtown LA trying to merge into one, a bunch of cars beeping at you. And I was getting stressed out, so I started like, kind of talking to myself, like fuck. Like,
Oh no,
You
yeah,
know, that
I
kind
do
of
that
thing.
when I drive. Yeah, I mutter to myself.
yeah, but I'm not like, swerving the car, like going crazy. I was just like in a really bad mood, and TJ was like kind of getting like upset at me because I was in a bad mood, and he was trying to like show me some like funny
Memes.
or
Oh
funny
my God.
memes, and I was
While
just
you're
like not in
driving?
the mood. Well, I mean, like it was traffic, so it wasn't like.
okay.
But I was just like, being like unresponsive, and I
Of
just felt
course.
so bad.
It's like read the room. I don't want to see memes while I'm,
Like even if I wasn't like we weren't like actively driving. It's like we're parked and it's traffic. So
Oh, and then he showed you the memes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
yeah,
different.
or some stuff like that, and it's just me being emo about the traffic.
Driving's hard.
Yeah, but no, I agree. Like scary road rage and driving. My dad does that, and it's super scary. But yeah, what do you guys think your red flags are?
Like personal red flags that I see in myself.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Your one is road rage. My one is probably.
Wait, no. There's a difference between like getting frustrated while you're driving and then like actively like trying to like aggravate other drivers because you're mad.
I think we could say I'm just overly sensitive because I do get upset over little things kind of fast. But like I get over it after talking it through. But I do feel like that could be a little problematic.
Yeah. Sometimes when I bottle things up, like it comes out like burst of anger, like really bad. It's just like to the point where I just want to throw things around. But it's not like all the time. Obviously, I'm not angry all the time, but it's kind of like the energy as if like I just want to throw stuff, which is like, yeah, that would probably be a red flag for myself personally, but I don't do it all the time because it's not like I go to a store and then when I'm angry, I'm like throwing groceries around. Obviously, it just like happens behind the scenes, or not behind. It's not all the time though, I would say, but like something that I could work on and could use a bit of therapy for. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like you don't do it all the time because it happens because you bottle it up over time.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of like I need to teach and learn for myself how to like manage once I don't acknowledge that I'm bottling it up. So then when it does like end up like exploding, it's just like bad explosions. Exactly.
Well, I think it's really good that you can at least recognize that much. So.
Yeah, I acknowledge it. Therefore, like I should be able to like identify early signs of like, am I bottling things up? Okay, so maybe I should communicate to the person that I'm angry at or whatever. So yeah.
That's good. That's good.
What about you, Emily?
I have 2 that I can that comes immediately to the top of my head. Number 1, I think I can be a pretty impatient person.
I was gonna say that about myself
Yes.
too. Like,
I always worry about the worst. I'm a big worrier.
Really?
You
don't come off as that for me.
Really?
Yeah. You just feel like
but in relationships or like in general?
In general, I worry.
general.
I worry for the worst. Like I always for some reason my brain always goes to the worst case scenario. Like I'm always like, wait, what if this happens? What if I do this? What if this happens? So like I always had this weird like sense of urgency.
Yeah.
And yeah, and like that usually results in like me being kind of impatient. Cause like, and then I'll get frustrated because I'm like, wait, like I can't figure this out fast enough, and like I need someone there to sort of like chill me out a bit when I'm like freaking out, right?
Yeah.
And then I think my second like red flag or like quality about myself that probably would not be very good in like a relationship is I find myself often prioritizing work over the relationship.
I don't see that as a red flag, but I do think like there needs to be a balance, right? Like that's what you're saying.
Yeah, definitely. And it's like it's obviously something that can be worked through via like communication.
Right.
But I very easily like fall into just like no, I have to focus on like getting this done. I have to focus on like working, and then you know it'll result in like the other person feeling kind of like neglected. Yeah. So I think that's a quality that I should probably work on.
Daidus, it's okay, Daidus.
No.
I feel like that depends on how if your partner like is affected by that, right?
It comes back with the online dating creator thing, because since you know, like if you're dating another online creator, they kind of
they're more understanding of that,
right?
Yeah. So yeah, like one of the reasons why I said no when Daidus asked me out was because I was like, hey, like I don't want a relationship because I'm like super mega focused on just like my own stuff right now, and I don't know if I can expend that kind of energy to like another person. But then and then after we talked, it was like he literally does the same thing. Like
he does the same
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like isn't he like the same?
Yeah, and that honestly, like if either of us weren't doing like content creation, I don't think it would work.
Oh really?
Because I think one person would always be left to like feeling kind of
neglected.
Yeah, neglected.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so it's kind of like you just don't want to deal with like your partner being clingy, or like you just don't want to deal with like thoughts of like, oh, am I like giving enough attention to them? Oh, maybe I should like pause on this and just like interact with them. Things like that.
That's very interesting.
But also at the same time, if you're feeling that way about your partner, maybe you don't really like them that much.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. Like if you start viewing your partner as more of a chore, then I feel like that's kind of a sign that the relationship is sort of going downhill.
I see it as like an effort, because I feel like relationships, they're like waves. Sometimes there's high times, sometimes they're like low times, and usually in the low times you kind of want to make more effort, put more effort into it.
Compromises.
Yeah, compromises. Exactly.
Yeah. Balance.
Balance.
That's very it's very it's very interesting that you mentioned or you were talking about that, because when I was thinking about it, I realized, if I wasn't dating another content creator, it probably also wouldn't work out. But then now I'm curious, like, Alex, you're not dating a content creator. Like, do you go through problems like that?
Yeah, I mean, problems are normal in every relationship, and I just feel like both parties should communicate and put effort into hearing the other out. Like, sometimes I could be clingy, and sometimes I could be, like, in my shell, things like that. But he totally understands me. Like, he also has his own thing going on, so therefore, like, he doesn't really, like, be, like, get all bothered by it. Sometimes I'm usually the one to be like, yeah, let's hang out now. I'm free. Are you free? And he's like, yeah, I'm free too. So everything is
so
all
you
good.
guys love each other and make the effort to
It just
not feel neglected.
Put in the effort, I guess. Yeah. But I totally understand with what Emily is saying about like it's kind of like a chore. Like I get it. Like it does feel like a chore, but yeah.
I meant if it feels like a chore, then that's probably like a bad sign. Like it shouldn't feel like a chore.
Yeah, kind of like I have to like meet him and just like I guess I have to
like if you start dreading
dinner.
like seeing your man, that's not a good sign.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about. Like, I don't know if I should, like, look into dating, like, another content creator or if I should date someone who's not into that field. Because I could see, like, both ways, like, going good and going, like, wrong, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like
Oh, sorry, go on.
Oh, no, I feel like usually when you're not looking, they just show up.
Yeah, maybe that's the thing I need to do. I just need to stop looking. I just need to stop caring.
Exactly. Manifest that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It always happens when you're focusing on yourself.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Because I remember I was like the beginning of 2021, I was super focused on YouTube and I was like, I am going to stop the dating apps. I'm going to get off and I'm just going to focus on growing myself.
Yeah.
And then TJ happened.
Yeah. Oh my god, TJ. The email.
Trauma.
Well,
I think we could stop here. It is an hour, about 28 minutes.
Oh, wow. That went by really fast.
it didn't feel like an hour and 30.
It never does when we're recording. It never does.
That was really fun.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Did you want to do the closing, Alex, or shall I?
You do it. You can do the closing.
Oh my god, I'm nervous. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll close up then. Okay, thank you guys for joining in on today's special podcast, and thank you again, Or3o and Emily, for joining us. You can find the links to their socials in the description. Is there any news or specific updates you girls wanted to plug?
I'm a featured creator at VidCon 2022.
Let's go!
Let's go. Oh my gosh.
Cool. Did you want to plug anything, Or3o?
I don't know.
Check out her new song that she made.
Check out my new song!
I love this.
Yes. Okay, then let us know in the comments if there are any other creators you guys would like to see us feature in future special guest episodes, or if you guys have any topics you'd like to hear us talk about. If you enjoy our podcast and want to support, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel and follow us in our socials in the description. And see you guys next episode. Bye.
Bye.